I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going 10-6 in 2020. This team has a lot of talent. They added future Hall of Fame quarterback Tom Brady. Anytime you do that, it's a big deal. Tom Brady can still play. I did a film analysis of him. They also got tight end Rob Gronkowski. They have two really good stud receivers, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. They have another tight end, O.J. Howard, who I like. They got a couple good running backs, too. They have Leonard Fournette. They have LaShawn McCoy. They have Ronald Jones. Now, one of the bigger questions for the Buccaneers is going to be their right tackle. They're starting a rookie. Tristan Wirfs was the 13th overall pick out of Iowa in the NFL draft. He will be starting at right tackle for the Buccaneers, again, as a rookie. And the Bucs' offensive line is somewhat of a question mark, but I will say having Tom Brady as your quarterback helps your offensive line tremendously because they are constantly going to be getting the right calls at the line of scrimmage, having the right checks, having the right protections called, and getting that kind of help at the line of scrimmage, making sure they're always in the right situation is going to be a big advantage. So despite some question marks on the offensive line, I think just simply having Tom Brady, a guy making sure they're in the right situation all the time, is really, really going to help Tampa Bay and their offensive line. Now, the Buccaneers defense is incredibly underrated, if you ask me. They have Ndamukong Suh and Vita Vea on the interior of their defensive line. They have two good edge defenders, Jason Pierre-Paul and Shaq Barrett. Remember, Shaq Barrett led the entire NFL in sacks last year with 19 and a half. They got linebacker Devin White, who was a 5th overall pick in the 2019 NFL draft. They've got two solid corners, Carlton Davis and Jamel Dean. Both are very underappreciated. That's kind of the word here with the Buccaneers defense. These are names you may not have heard of, but they're very, very quality players. And if you haven't heard of Shaq Barrett, you're not paying attention because he's a very, very, very good, especially pass rusher, but a good defensive end, or I guess edge rusher. He's an outside linebacker, really. But he's really good at his job. And then rookie safety Antoine Winfield Jr., not the dad, the junior. He's kind of the wild card of this defense where he's a safety, he's a rookie, but he's going to be starting. I don't know what to expect. I think he's good, and we'll find out. It's going to be really fun to watch, though. How does Antoine Winfield Jr. handle himself as a rookie in this defense? But all in all, man, the Buccaneers are really good. I'm really curious to see how they do against New Orleans and the Saints. Either the Saints or the Buccaneers are going to win the division. I said this in my Saints prediction as well, that I think where the Saints get the edge here is they know each other better. They've played together before. Drew Brees is not in his first year with his coach. He knows Michael Thomas. They've got rapport. Tom Brady, and God bless Tom Brady. He's really good. He's really awesome. I've been a fan of him my entire life, but you have to objectively look at the fact that Tom Brady's in a new offense with a new coach and new receivers that he's never played with before. And when you look at the offseason they've had in Tampa Bay with a lot of weird stuff going on, Tom Brady's had a lot of reps. He's worked out with his receivers. He's trained with them. He's gotten a lot of reps. But I think no matter what you do, Drew Brees will always have the advantage of he knows his guys probably better than Tom Brady knows his. Either way, though, man, Saints, Buccaneers, it's going to be a crazy, fun battle all the way to the end. I actually think the Buccaneers win week 1 against New Orleans. That's going to be a crazy, fun game on this weekend. And so just pay attention, man. Saints, Buccaneers, that's going to be a fun matchup. I have the Buccaneers going 10-6, making the wild card spot, getting into the playoffs, but they're going to be second in the NFC South.